Hello.
What's up?
What are we doing today?
Today I'm going to show you 5 ways to properly cook eggs. So I put a little bit of warm water in here to bring these eggs to a more room temperature. The eggs came out of the fridge, so I just wanted them to be a little bit, not ice cold. I want my eggs to be perfect. You don't have to, but you can notice small differences. Or you could just wake up in the morning, take your eggs out of the fridge, take a shower, come back, and it should be good to go. Cool. We're gonna cook an sunny side up egg. The way I'm gonna show you how to cook an egg, most people might think, wow, that's a lot of oil. But the end product is pretty awesome. So you don't wanna get the pan too hot. I know some people like crispy edges on their eggs. I don't really like crispy edges unless I'm eating like Thai food. I'm gonna crack the egg right inside. So the reason why I like to put a lot of oil is because the oil is gonna kind of go above the egg white surface and it will heat all the egg over it. So you're kind of like shallow frying the egg because most people don't put enough oil, and that's how you get like a crispy edge. So it's starting to sizzle. So even right here, the oil's hot. I can even turn this off. Do this. Let the oil kind of like come up to the side. Obviously, if you like crispy edges, you can keep going, but it's done. The yolk's gonna be very tender. It's gonna be very, like a nice mouthfeel, and that is in my opinion, a perfect sunny side up egg. And now we're gonna cook a over easy egg. You can keep using the same oil to cook the rest of your eggs. So we're gonna go in, same thing. This pan's already hot because we just used it like 2 seconds ago. So I don't need this to be incredibly hot. Go low here, put the egg in. Over easy means that you cook the yolk just on like the outer layer, the outer membrane of the egg. So the egg is still just as runny as a sunny side up egg, but has a little layer of the outside is just barely cooked. And if you take it a little more, it's considered a medium. If you cook it all the way, where the egg is no longer runny, that is a well done egg. Same thing, we're gonna cook it the same way as a sunny side up egg. You see, it's all white, there's no brown edges. There you go, over easy. The yolk is still very runny. And that's an over easy egg. Now we're gonna do a over hard egg, which is cooked through. The yolk is not at all runny. So an over hard egg, it's not rocket science. You just cook it. You can even break the yolk now. You want the yolk to not be runny. And if you crack the egg ahead of time, because it's shaped like that, it's like a pouch. If it's spread thinner, it'll cook faster. And then you just cook it until it's all the way cooked through. Your yolk is not running. Now we're gonna poach an egg. The secret to poaching egg is using vinegar. You can use any type of vinegar. Obviously the type of vinegar is gonna change the flavor of your egg. Usually I like to use distilled white vinegar because it has the least amount of flavor. Basically you're just using the vinegar to coagulate the egg whites. And it's gonna make the egg into a nice little pouch. So we have boiling water, we're gonna add a little bit of vinegar. That's probably good. It will come out looking a little better if you gently pour it into the water. There we go, see? It's gonna make a nice little pouch. You can turn the heat down. You don't wanna poach an egg with super boiling water or it's gonna overcook your egg. And I let it cook for like a minute. And that's it. We're gonna turn this water off. Just gonna let that chill. And in a minute, it's gonna be awesome. My favorite kind of egg, probably sunny side up. I like poached too, but sunny side up's fast. You don't need water or vinegar. You just put egg in a pan. Because when I eat eggs, I want a runny yolk, that's all. A lot of people don't like runny yolk, which I think is weird. I used to not like when I was a kid, but I fucking love it now. Let's see how this guy's doing. You'll be able to feel like if you touch like a water balloon, you can kind of feel like there's water inside. It'll feel, you don't want it obviously to be hard, but it shouldn't give too much. Yeah, I think that's good. Sweet. See how it's like a nice little package? But yeah, it's a perfectly poached egg, in my opinion. Now we're gonna make a scrambled egg. So now you're gonna whisk it. And at this point, I would add seasoning and stuff. You can add soy sauce, salt, pepper, anything you want, like garlic powder. Yeah, I mean, you can do it after, but this way you can get seasoning throughout the whole egg and not just on the top when it's done or whatever. You can also add like a splash of milk or cream when you make scrambled eggs. It just gives it like a velvetier texture, which is always nice. Looks good. You want to mix it well so you don't get any streaks of white. You want scrambled eggs to be completely yellow. We're gonna add some seasoning, right? Yeah. That's probably fine. Cool. I like my scrambled eggs a little bit runny and not fully cooked through. A lot of people don't like that, but I'm gonna show you how to make it like that. A little knock of butter would be nice too. Makes it a little more rich and it will help the egg be like more creamy. Cause I like creamy scrambled eggs. Like if you ever have eaten scrambled eggs at like a buffet, they're almost like kind of watery and like, they definitely put like cream or milk. But you don't have to. You put the egg in. Mix it, and I'm gonna stop. Take it off the heat, and we're gonna use residual heat to cook our egg. And you wanna keep whisking, so you're kind of incorporating air, and then now it's done. That's it. And it's done. That was one egg. Obviously it's gonna take a little bit longer if you use more eggs, but to me that's nice. So that was 5 ways to cook an egg. Very simple, basic things everyone can learn. If you put them together, it kind of goes in order of the doneness of the egg. Sunny side up, not cooked at all egg. Over easy, just a little bit on the edges. Well done. Cooked through egg yolk. Scrambled egg, scrambled, and a poached egg. Yep. Delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna go for scrambled eggs. Hella good. Yum. It's crazy, they all taste the same, but have different like textures. Least favorite kind of egg. Well done. Still good though. That was 5 ways to cook an egg. Hope this helps you out in your egg game. And hopefully you can impress somebody with your new egg making skills. Bye.